let's talk about winning that popular vote. How would that make you feel to win the popular vote?
Well, look, we have a couple of problems in this country. Number one, mail-in voting. Mail-in voting will always be dishonest, okay? And it's a shame that we have it. Jimmy Carter did a report along with a couple of other senators that were respected, Democrats, Republicans. It was like a commission. And the end result of the report was never go to mail-in voting. It will always be dishonest. That was a long time ago. France fairly recently switched from mail-in voting to one-day paper ballots, voter ID, very simple. One-day voting. I mean, these elections where they take 61 days and then they want an extension. And, you know, they use machines to count it fast, but nobody ever had I mean, they last weeks longer, and then you wonder what's happening and how come that material was moved and it was there and where is it now? Now, we have to have fair elections. We need two things very strongly. We need fair elections and free elections, and we need borders. If a country doesn't have borders, you're not a country. And we really don't have either. But when you have mail-in voting, think of what the process is. They send an envelope to someplace. I mean, so many people complain. They get 7 or 8 votes. Some don't complain. Some just send them back in, right? But they get many votes. They get many ballots. And many of them sign them. They just keep signing them. And who's bringing them there? Who's bringing them back? What happens in the meantime? Are they sold? Because you know ballots are sold during this process. People are selling them that are delivering them. So many bad things happen. I think that, you know, I went to California, had this massive crowd. I said, why would I lose California? Automatically, because you're a Republican. Why would I lose California? Look at this crowd. It's as big as we've ever had. Or New York. I think I'd do well in New York if we had everything was on the up and up. And by the way, we're putting a heavy move on New York because New York is not the same place. New York was unhappy 3 years ago, but New York is really unhappy now.
Yeah. Well,
and I think we can do Lee Zeldin. Lee Zeldin did a good job. I think
you're right.
It's a lot worse now.
Yeah. Well,